Yo, what is up? It is your boy, Remy Martin. What? That's not my intro. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Remy Tate, with another motherfucking video. How y'all doing today? We are here reacting to XQC versus Andrew Tate on Girlfriend Clubbing. So if you don't know, what? So, on the same date as this one's getting uploaded, and I don't know if I'll do the other debate, the next one, and the next one in the same video. The 1 hour one will probably be by itself. The obviously, yeah, I'll probably do that. Oh fuck, I'll probably do that 1 hour one with the 40-second one because it's how the debate ended. But this is interesting. So if y'all watch my about 2 hour fucking video of me watching the first two of iPlugs clips, you know how my feelings about Andrew Tate is. I was not biased, surprisingly. No, I'm joking. I don't be biased. I'm not biased, bro. I admit when I think someone's right and someone's wrong. I don't be biased. Why are we in 720p? That's the only quality you can go to. All right. Okay. It's 25 minutes. Let's try to no pauses throughout this whole video. If we, I mean, we probably will most likely because the first video was like 20 minutes and we ended off with a almost 2 hour or almost, it was about an hour by the time we got done with that first video. So this is gonna be bad. So get some fucking food. This is gonna be a good one. Let's get into it.
Out with 7 other girls to the club.
So this is on Girlfriend Clubbing.
In my personal experience, I'd be unhappy for her to do that because I've been the man in the club that those 7 girls turn up to and end up on his table, and I know what happens. I've lived a very, very long life. I know how that ends. Now,
Okay.
now, I think that, and I've discussed this already before. I think I discussed this yesterday with Dave Portnoy, which he got upset about. I discussed that if I'm going to be in a relationship and I'm going to have responsibility over a woman, which I want to have because it's my masculine imperative, I should also have a degree of authority that comes with that responsibility. If I'm responsible for her safety, for example, but she refuses to obey me when I say don't walk home in the middle of the night, then how can I truly be responsible? Responsibility and authority are linked. I'm responsible for her because I'm her man and I take the best care of her.
Now, when I said I was gonna not pause with the whole video, that's bullshit. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Now, it depends. In clubbing, no. That if you're going clubbing, even if they're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go out," it's a girls' night or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Not just you could. I don't want to say like. Okay, so people are different. If you had a long relationship, maybe you'll have a good relationship with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Maybe you trust them to go clubbing and have no problems. But if you think about it, it's not just the loyal part you gotta think about. It's not just if they go out with a guy. You also gotta think about the fucking the randoms, the strangers that are gonna be looking at your girl weird and try to do some shit to her. Yes, I watch a lot of shows. Yes, I do. But you also gotta think about that part. You know, like Andrew Tate said, walking through the middle of the night, that too. But if it's like, oh, I don't know, what's a good example of your girlfriend going to, well, her saying she's gonna go do something, but she might do something different. Clubbing, no, I would say no to that. Honestly, there's a lot of other reasons besides cheating that I could think of. Walking in the middle of the night, no. I'd say midday, busy town, go do it, whatever. I want my girl to have full reign, but there's some things that I would not want to do just because of her safety. Not just because she could cheat on me, but because of her safety. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get I don't know, like I don't want a man to be stalking her, some shit, like that weird shit that you see on TV all the time. I don't want that to happen. So I'll say no to that shit, bro. Even clubbing, bro. No.
I might know things she doesn't know. She might be 19 years old and think going to the club's all fine. I'm 35. I've been around. I've seen what happens in clubs. No, you don't need to go there. I'm responsible for you. I take care of you. And by extension, I have authority to say to you, you're not going to that nightclub. That doesn't make me crazy. It doesn't make me insecure. It doesn't make me weak. She can always say, I'm going to go anyway, and that's fine, and then we can break up. But in my scenario, any woman I'm serious about is going to obey me, and I'm not going to come along with some crazy, maybe...
Now, obey's kind of crazy. I don't want my... I don't want to take full control of my girl. Andrew Tate is definitely a fucking different person than I am. And I get that, but like, women's have rights too, bro. You gotta think about it that way. Like, I'm not trying to pull the right card on you, but like, you gotta think about that, bro. Girls, women, females, they have rights, bro. Um, it's just yeah, bro.
People will call it crazy. I'm not gonna make her do anything wrong. She ain't gonna take drugs. She's gonna go to the gym. She's gonna eat right. She's gonna be learning shit, and she ain't gonna be in the clubs.
Okay, so this is from an Andrew Tate perspective. Uh, because he wants his girl to go to the gym and shit and read books and shit. Obviously I'm not fit. I don't read. I'm not like him, bro. So I don't. But again, I don't care what my girl did. If she wants to go to the gym, go to the gym. I don't go to the gym, but if I could, I would. I just can't right now. If she wants to go to the nightclub, no, that's a different story. The nightclub is somewhere where you socialize with people, and it could be with a man or a female that may like you, you like her or him. The gym, it could be the same thing, but it's not mainly that. It's about working out. It's about working out. It's not about flirting or talking to people. It's about working out, getting your head in the game.
Sniffing and drinking. Now, if that makes me a bad person, then so be it. No problem. But I get plenty of girls who sign up to that all day long without problems. And any man who sits there and goes, I'm not insecure, I'll send my girl to the club. Send her to my table, G. Send her to my table. No problem. Send her.
Fair enough. Okay.
We'll talk about insecurity when she's sucking dick.
Okay, then according to your mindset and how you see things then, and your high levels of security apparently, right? If your girl was to go to the club, right, and I was at the club, you're scared that I will bring your girl home.
I don't live in fear. It's not about scared, because I don't live in fear.
Well, I mean, that's fear.
No, it's not fear. What it is...
Okay, what is the outcome that you do not want of her going to the club?
I'll explain. I'm a territorial...
Guys coming over and bringing her home. You, by fear, you are scared of her going home with another guy. That is a move that is literally fueled by fear. You are fearful.
That's an interesting viewpoint, and I know...
I get what XQC is saying, but I'll get what Andrew Tate said. Andrew Tate is literally saying that he doesn't care. He will break up with them the second she does that shit. But again, I get what XQC is saying. I would be scared too if my girl went home with another man. Andrew Tate should be too. I get it. He's like, all famous, popular, fucking muscles and shit. I don't know, rich. He can get a girl any time of the day, whatever. What I don't care, bro. I don't care who the fuck you are. If your girl's going home with another man, that's a problem. You're doing something wrong. Either that or she's just desperate. Yeah, like, it's just how it is at the end of the fucking day, bro.
You think that that's relevant, and I know you think you've made a good point, but I'm about to dissect it and show you why.
Go ahead.
I'm a territorial individual, and I think that being a man, one of the best things about being a man is being territorial, being able to say, that is mine. That's the whole point of it. So let's use an analogy. And please, when I make this analogy, I don't want you to try and get caught up in the analogy, because I'm about to compare a woman to a car. Do not say, you're comparing women to cars. That's low IQ. It's just an analogy.
Yeah.
If I go outside, right? Or let's say I have a Lamborghini. Now, I have many cars, but let's say I take my
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did see his video, I think back in May or March, of when the police raided his mansion. He's rich, bro. I'll give that to him. He's rich. Richer than all of us, bro. Probably richer than them all combined. I'm not gonna lie. He has a lot of cars, bro, in a big mansion with his brother. That's the life to live, bro. I would love to live that life. I mean... yeah, but being rich doesn't mean you're not going to be mentally, just mentally fucking unstable, Yeah, being rich comes with a lot of fucking shit, bro.
Would I park it in a high crime area? Even if the locks are fantastic, even if my woman is loyal and completely and utterly in love with me, and I know there's 0% chance any man could ever take her home because she's with the top G, which is the case. Even if I know the locks on my car, it has bulletproof glass, it's locked, you can't break into it. Will I park my Lambo in an area where people are going to try and steal it?
That's a
no,
good analogy,
I won't, because
bro.
that is irresponsible. So the fact is, I don't care if men try and come up to my chick, because no one can steal my chick, because I am me. The fact is, it's irresponsible for me to put her in a scenario where...
So, I agree with the putting your amazing car in a very robbable place. I agree with that 100%, right? But it's not the best analogy like Aiden says it is. That car can be robbed. So can your girl, bro. I mean, even it doesn't matter who the fuck you are, bro. I get it. You're Andrew Tate. You have this whole gimmick, this whole fucking personality saying, "Oh, I'm the best. I'm the top G or whatever." I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are, bro. I get it. I'm a nobody. Compared to you, I'm a nobody. Compared to these people, I'm a nobody. Whatever, bro. I don't care who you are. I know you don't care who I am. But the end of the fucking line, it doesn't matter who you are. Your girl can be taken from you. That is a terrible analogy. Right then and there. That terrible. I'm sorry, but it's not that good. I mean, you're saying, I get what you're saying. You wouldn't park your car in a robbable place, and you wouldn't let your girl go to a place where she can be, taken from you, right? That's the analogy I'm getting. But the thing is, bro, your car can be stolen anywhere. Your girl can be stolen anywhere. I guess it's not a bad analogy, but like he's making a bad point. I know you're like, oh, I'm Andrew Tate. I'm the top fucking G. Well, I don't care, bro. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this one more time, probably a lot more times in this video. But I don't care who the fuck you are. Andrew Tate, Jack Paul. I said Jack Paul. That's my. I just made up a. I didn't make up a name. That's my friend from 5M. But fucking Logan Paul, fucking Aiden Ross, fucking KSI. I don't care who you are. Your girl can be stolen in a fucking heartbeat. Just saying, bro.
People were attempted.
Just
if I walk out to the car park and someone's trying to break into my car, even if the locks to my car are secure, I will still decimate said individual for attempting to steal my property. That
in GTA.
That's what it's about. It's about territorialism. It's not about being fearful the girl's going to run off with someone else. There's nowhere to go from me but down. It's not about that. It's about the fact that it's irresponsible for me to put her in that scenario. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean the argument would be good. If I were you, I'm making that argument. I could rationalize the argument you just did. If most of the girls that I dated or that I was with had the IQ of somebody who cannot move, think, or do anything, and is just stuck on the side of the fucking curb. So yeah, I guess maybe you would have this experience. If most of you did were 0 IQ, brain frozen. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense in the real world because you don't park your fucking girl on the curb at the club. They move, they talk, they do shit. It's not fucking. It's not the danger of other guys doing shit.
XQC is 100% right. I just want to point out the fact, Aiden Ross, stop being biased. In every fucking video that I've watched so far, you have been on, what's his face, Andrew Tate's side. Every fucking video I've watched, you have not laughed at one time XQC. I mean, you have laughed at XQC saying something, but it wasn't like a point or a debate he was talking about. You haven't been like, oh yeah, he's right. You've been like, oh, Andrew Tate, you're fucking right. Next point, oh, decimation. Oh, like, shut up. Andrew Tate makes some amazing points in these videos. I'll admit, I'm not being biased. But also, XQC is making a good point right here, bro. Females can move. Females, women, they can walk. They can talk. They can go places. You can't force a woman. You can't tie a woman up and put her in your basement. You can't tell her to sit still like a dog. She can move, bro. A car? Unless, I mean, you can move a car. You can push a car. Whatever, right? But it's not gonna be easy. A girl can just walk out the fucking door and never see you again. Simple as that. I get what he's fucking saying, bro. I get what he's saying. Now, the first video so far that I watched that will be on this channel, which is gonna be actually in two. There's gonna be two videos in one. The first one, XQC was right. Second one, Andrew Tate was right in my opinion, more right than him. Then now XQC is being more right in my opinion on this one. We're gonna see who wins. So Aiden Ross was saying like, oh, who's winning? Honestly, bro, I'm gonna say who wins off these videos, in my opinion. Now I don't like the idea of like, oh, who wins these debates, whatever. But I would do it. Fuck it. Why the fuck not?
Right?
Because he was saying it as like, I don't know. He was saying it differently than me. Like, I don't know. I don't like how Aiden was saying that shit.
Because they can still think. And
yeah.
the loss of the potential that one guy out of a million will do some crazy shit and is going to forcibly bring her home, right? That smallness is far outweighed
Aiden,
by the fun and enjoyment.
Aiden, this is the first time, Aiden, that I've seen you agree with him. He's nodding his head, chat. I'm not even streaming, but he's literally nodding his head at XQC. Thank you. Thank you for actually agreeing with him. That's the first time I've actually seen that. Oh my god.
And
That's a good rebuttal.
fulfillment that they
Thank
get
you.
by going to the club in the first place.
That's interesting. But you also have to understand, because we are different individuals living very different lives, and I'm not going to sit here and comment on your relationships because I don't understand them, because I don't know them. But you have to understand that I am at a status of life where any woman who gets with me understands that to be with a man of my caliber, there are certain sacrifices which must be made. You do not get to be with a kickboxing world champion, multi-millionaire, whose entire life is completely on track, and live a life of spoiled princess, and then also say to that man, I go to the club whenever the fuck I want. You might be able to say that to some other men, but you can't say it to me. So, and I want to say something.
No, I get that. Yeah, you have true. Because let's say, hypothetically, let's say you're Andrew Tate. You're a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, whatever the fuck he is, with a million cars, a mansion, and you have a girl that's doing drugs, going to clubs, going to parties every day. He's gonna want her to go to the gym. He's gonna want her to read a book. He's gonna want her to eat healthy food and be with him. But she's not going to want to. That's what he's trying to say. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's what he's saying. Which is a very valid point. I'll give him that. That's a very good point, bro.
Something to you that you may not yet understand once again. Because you are intelligent, but you're not yet wise because you are young. Women are malleable. And when I say they're malleable, people think that women are these individualistic, unique creatures. And they are to a degree, but they are heavily molded by the man they're with. You'll notice if a woman gets with a man and she loves him, she likes the same music he likes. The same
anybody's in that regard. Everybody's malleable in that regard with the people that they're with, people that are around. People are the fucking result of what's around them. That's just...
Correct. So we're malleable. So a woman which may say to you, I'm a unique, special snowflake, I do whatever the fuck I want. If she was in my presence, she wouldn't say that. Now, because women are a reflection of their man. It's not hard to get a woman who sits there and says, you know what? I don't go to the club without my man because I adore my man. If the man is worthy of such adoration. If the woman's sitting there going, well, I'm with him, but he doesn't tell me what to do, that's the man's problem. It's nothing to do with the woman. Females are all the same. It's all about the man they're with. I have no trouble and no arguments in my life telling women they don't go to the club by themselves.
This just makes him look like an asshole and a sexist. This doesn't make him look good at all, saying all this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Zero. It's not a conversation that even ever appears ever because I am me. So for you to sit here and describe scenarios, that's fine. And you're saying that my women are low IQ. I would counter that by saying if I was with the same women you were with, they'd behave better for me than they would for you. And that is because of my status and my wisdom and my individuality that you've yet...
You treat and pay for them like they're Lambos that are parked at the curb. Of course they're gonna be like this if you want to go down that argument. So yeah, I guess I have to concede the point because you're right. I guess you dated frozen Lambos parked at the curb.
It's not frozen Lambos. Saying to a woman
that is what you compared. That is your example. You compared the behavior and
he did compare them though. I'm like, Aiden, don't say let him finish, bro. That is a good example. That is actually really good what XQC said. XQC makes a good point. Andrew Tate was doing that though. He was comparing girls to frozen Lambos. That's not right, bro. Again, that's a terrible example though, because Lambos don't fucking. I mean, girls move. That's my point. Girls move. Females move. Everybody moves, bro. Anybody can cheat on you. Anybody can be unloyal. Anybody can. It's sad to say, but that can happen, bro.
Potentials of her being stolen to a parked Lambo. Therefore, I have to use that analogy when talking about the girls that you are dating. And you are
right.
I'm sorry, it's not an insult. You made this precedent. I have to use it.
Yeah,
I will take any woman.
Thank you, Aiden. Oh my God, Aiden, you are literally, bro. It feels good to say Aiden. It feels good for Aiden to say XQC's right because the first couple of videos that I watched, Aiden agreed with Andrew Tate all the way through. In the first 4 minutes of this video, he agreed with Andrew Tate until now, which is crazy.
And I could date any woman you've ever. I don't know who your girlfriends are. I don't have a clue. But any woman you've ever dated, if I was with her, she wouldn't be going to the club without me. That's the bottom line. That's because who I am. The woman.
Oh yeah, without you, bro. I agree with Andrew Tate on that part. The girl should not be going to the club without me, for sure, for 100%. The XQC, I agree with him as well. I agree with XQC more on this other topic he's going for, the girl in the Lambo and shit. Him with the club, yeah, I agree, 100%, bro. I mean, there's certain places you just can't let your girl go to by herself. You just can't. It's just not. You can't unless you want to get hurt or have her cheat on you or some shit. You just can't, bro.
The woman's paradigm, the idea that the female is going to come along and demand to only go club with the girls, etc., 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 that is heavily dependent on the man she
Okay.
is with.
So what makes you above her then? The money, the status, the top G? What is the label or the prerequisite that makes you above her?
It's not about being above. It's about her.
Yes, it is.
It's about her respecting me.
Therefore, you can't go to the club either. You don't go to the club then.
That's bullshit. I go to the club whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, then what makes her unable to go to the club if you can't go to the club if you're equal?
I am responsible for her, and I have
Why?
authority.
Why?
That makes no fucking. Excuse, he's making a very good point. That's just fucking sexism. That's just terrible, bro. That's literally just. If she can't go to the club by herself, you can't either. You have to go with her. She has to go with you. Simple as that. That's how I would do it, and that's how he should do it. He's not a bro. No, he's an asshole for that, bro. He's literally an asshole, bro. XQC makes a very, very, very good point, and he is totally right on this topic.
You're responsible. What makes you responsible?
I'm responsible for her because I am more competent as an individual. Now, before
How do you know that? All the girls. There's no girl out there that could be above you. You're above everybody else.
well, let's because I know you're gonna try and go down the sexist argument. Let's reverse it.
Well, I mean, you bait it. Okay, listen. You have driven this conversation since the beginning. I gave you the
I mean, I'm going down the sexism argument, bro, because he literally, bro, you can't argue saying he's not sexist, bro. That is the definition of sexism. Not letting a girl do what she wants just because you don't want to do it, but then you go do it. Like that's terrible, bro. That's awful. That's not how your girl should live. She should break up with you, even though you have millions of. Bro, honestly, if a girl still gets treated that way, she's probably just staying with you because of the money, bro. Probably.
That's not the problem. I give you the initial roots argument or point, and you are driving yourself there.
Cool.
And so you are drawing a circle around it. I didn't do shit.
All right.
I
Cool.
said, what makes you above her? And you're not giving me an answer.
It's not about being above. It's about having responsibility for.
So why
And
do you
I-
share responsibility?
Okay, because you can't share responsibility because nothing in life is 50-50. There's always, even if it's 49%, 51%.
Okay. Then why you?
Me because I'm me. This is the exact point. Now let's reverse it, which I've been trying to do for the last 30 seconds. There are women.
Bro, he says because it's me. That's not a valid argument, bro. You can't say, oh yeah, because I'm Andrew Tate, I'm the best person in this fight. No, bro. That's just being an asshole. You're not humble at all. Honestly, bro, I think I just found the most unhumble person ever, bro. And it is Andrew Tate. He does not own up to anything. He always says he's above everybody else. It's just terrible. If I was rich like him, bro. He said he goes like whatever. I think every Christmas to I forgot where it was, which country. But he says he goes somewhere for a charity or some shit. So that's good. That's amazing, bro. But like me, if I was rich, bro, I'd be doing that shit maybe every fucking month. Because I don't know why I'd use all the money. If I was a multi-millionaire, I don't know what I'd be using the money for. At this point, I don't know. Like, I would get a car, get a good setup, get a good house maybe. But then after that, what would I do? Buy more shit for my house? I don't need all that shit. I'm not gonna use it. I'm probably get a basketball court, get a gym or whatever. But then I have more money, right? Because I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm Andrew Tate, right? So what the fuck would I get? Another car? I don't need that. The fuck? I don't need one car. More cars comes more bills, more gas. Like, bro, I don't need all that shit, bro. The fuck? Even if I'm getting money, I don't need all that shit, bro. I'd rather give it to the poor or give it to homeless people or give it to charity or, I don't know, food banks. I don't want to just spend on myself. Be humble, Andrew. What are you doing with your life, bro? I know you go to that shit every year by Christmas or some shit, but that's not enough, bro. Right now, you're not being humble, dude. You're not being humble. Come on, dude. What's going on, bro?
Women out there who are with men, and that man needs her to tell him, stop playing video games, stop smoking weed, go to the gym, get your diet in order. Why don't you ever work? Why ain't you got any money? There are
That's controlling. That's called controlling, bro. No, the money part is definitely, it's really respectable for a man or a female telling their partner to go get a job and get money. It's really reasonable for someone to do that. Because I was in my last video I reacted to this this debate. I told you guys that I was in a relationship about over a year ago, like a year and 7 months ago, right? and the girl left me. I don't know what the reason was, but I'm guessing it was because I didn't have a job or any money. So money is a key important in a relationship for sure. Now the smoking weed part, the fucking I don't know, gaming part, that's their fucking choice. If they get money, let them spend it the way they want. But if they don't have money and they're just gaming all day, not getting money or whatever, they need to get money, bro. Money is a key part. So I agree with them on the money part, but the other shit, let them do what they want, bro. That's their choice. But the money part is also their choice. But it's at least let them know that they should get some money. If they refuse, albeit just ask them once and just leave it be. That's how I would do it. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I would do it.
Are millions of relationships out there. In said scenario, she has responsibility because she's his mother and she tells him what to do, and she has authority. She can tell him not to do shit because she's the fucking boss. That is happened. It's not about a sex thing. It's about human dynamics. In every relationship, someone's in charge, and I'm in charge of my relationships, and I find it irresponsible of me to put her in a scenario where something could happen to her.
But you,
whether carry on.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just think what a good point was. I can interject. Since you're making that point, right? The problem with these statements is that you say girls. You always say girls or my girls, right? Intending that it's all of them. What about some girl, right? Right now, hypothetically, is a multi-trillionaire, right? And is in your kitchen right now, and she comes away right now. The door opens behind you. You see a little glimpse of light right behind you right now, and she says, "Hey Tate, get the fuck off the computer, drinking his bullshit with his stupid cigar, talking to that fucking devil on your computer," right? That could happen, right? According to you, no, it can't happen. Why not?
It can't happen, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because you said some girl being a multi-trillionaire. There's plenty of women in the world who may have a lot of money. Yeah. But you have to understand that when you look at life, you have to look at life in the different paradigms. There's many different lenses you look at life through. And when you look at life from a societal perspective, yes, women are equal to men, and they should be, fine. But when you look at women from an animalistic perspective, because we are basically animals, they are not equal to us physically. When it comes to something like personal safety, which a club involves a lot of, they can get spiked, a man can try on with them and lose his temper, they can get attacked, whatever can happen. Yeah. When it comes to physical protection, that is a man's realm. You could be a UFC world champion female, whatever. I'm too big and I'm too strong. I'll still beat him. So there's no female alive who's going to come into a room and tell me when it comes to things like personal protection, responsibility for her own personal safety, etc., trump my views. That's not true. I'm a man, I have certain domains in which I rule.
Okay, then in this line of argument with the things that you just said, I'm trying to go one by one. So I have to be selective about how I'm doing this, okay? What you're saying, since you brought up the fact you can get spiked, is that you, Andrew, if you go at the club alone, because the girl is staying at home, she has to stay home, she's boxed in. You go to the club because you're such a fucking warrior, and you get spiked heavier than your drink, you drink it, you will not go unconscious because you're such a fucking lion, aren't you?
It's not about that. It's about the fact that if the woman was with me in the club, or if the woman couldn't protect me, that's not the woman's domain. It's down to me and my team to protect me. The female has absolutely no say when it comes to things like personal safety. She has
so she can't have a team around her. She can't.
A team of chicks? A team of chicks? Send your girl to the club.
Did I say chicks? Did I say chicks?
Oh, a team of dudes. Cool. You want to send your girl to the club with a bunch of dudes? Cool. Your prerogative. Enjoy. Hope you have a.
But if you're rich, bro. What if your girl's bisexual? Who the fuck would you send? Huh? Like, bro, Andrew Tate is I don't know, bro. I don't want to go the homophobic route, but that'd just be a dick. That would be a terrible argument. I'm not gonna go down that route at all. But anybody dumb as fuck would go down that route. But I did think about it. I didn't think about going down that route. I thought about what if someone did go down that route. But besides the point. You could, if you're rich enough, you could send your girl with the bodyguards. If you trust the bodyguards enough, then do it. But if you don't, then don't. I guess just get spiked yourself or whatever. I don't know.
Long relationship.
Because XQC does make a good point about the spike part. What if you get spiked? It doesn't matter how many bodyguards you have. What if you get spiked? Then you're unconscious and you're not the Andrew Tate you were. You're not gonna be getting up all bad and like a lion. Like, you're not gonna get up all big and bad like a lion. You're gonna be down on the floor unconscious, not speaking a word. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm the fucking millionaire. No, you're not gonna be saying that shit after that. So what are you gonna do about that? You're gonna take your ass to the hospital, file a police report, and go back to your bed. It's just simple as that.
My judgment will be long and fulfilling. I can't say the same to when you treat people like this. Saying
that you don't go to the club without me, we'll go together? Oh, I'm the worst man in the world. Oh, no, don't take your girl to the VIP table with you. Oh, don't do that, Andrew, you misogynist. Send her out there with all those other dudes. I'll tell you what, bro. 87 professional fights, 4-time kickboxing world champion. How about this? I'll protect your chick. Send her to the club with me.
Bro, you can be the biggest lion out there. You can be the most Chad-like bald guy out there, okay? If your drink gets spiked, you're dropping.
That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is about the respect that she will have for me for protecting her and my responsibility over her and the authority that comes with it. It'll be about the fact that I don't want my woman in the club without me. I think it's disrespectful, and I don't think that any woman who truly loves a man even wants to do that. Women.
But also think about I hope XQC brings this up, but it's also you have to treat your relationship equally. What if you think if your girl goes to the club by herself, you think she will cheat or get spiked or get attacked or whatever, right? But what if you go? What is her feelings about you gonna say? Maybe she'll think you'll cheat, or because you're this millionaire or whatever, multi-millionaire. What if she thinks you're gonna cheat or get spiked or get attacked or whatever? Right? What do you think she's gonna think? Just because you're some badass, you think you can take anybody on? Doesn't matter, bro. What if someone gets you with a sneak? I don't know, with a knife or some shit, shank, or like a sneakily. Doesn't matter if your bodyguards will take him out. You're not gonna pull that knife out of your fucking rib cage like a fucking badass, like Rambo. No, you're gonna fucking bleed out, bro. You're gonna be injured, dude. You're not gonna like. What if anything bad can happen anywhere, anytime, any place? Someone can. I mean, there's probably. I mean, being the Andrew Tate you are, saying whatever. There's probably security at your house, right? Anything can happen. Your security guards could be taken out. Someone could sneak into your house, fuck you up. Anything can happen. So it can happen anywhere. At this point, let your girl do what she wants. Now me, it's different. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire, so I can't really do all that.
Women test boundaries as they should. And I'm about to make another comparison. I'm about to make another comparison that you can use. Use my analogies against me. You said
I have no other material. You said attack. You said approach me by going 1-to-1 and going with specifics. What else is there than the things that you're feeding me that I can use? Am I supposed to speak in hieroglyphs or some shit? What am I supposed to do? I have to.
Completely. So I compared women to cars, so that makes me a bad man. I'm about to compare women to children. Oh no, I'm a really bad man. So let's do the same thing, right? So when you have a child, let's say you have a 6 or 7 year old kid, they push the boundaries. They try and see what they can get away with until eventually you come and say, no, you're not allowed to do that anymore. If you leave a child completely unchecked, they're going to do a bunch of crazy shit, right? There has to be a point they come up against the wall where the parents say, no, I'm older than you, I'm more responsible than you, I'm wiser than you, I know things you don't know. Do not stick your fingers in the plug socket. That's part of...
Bro, hold on, bro. I gotta send a snap out to somebody real quick. Hold on. Alright. This is a bad argument, because I don't know if Andrew Tate's gonna be like, I wonder if XQC is gonna bring this up, but I don't know if Andrew Tate's gonna bring it up either. But the kid you literally said 7 or 8 years old. I don't know where you live, but in the United States, it's 18 plus to go do shit by yourself. It's 18. I mean, I don't know if it's different other states, but in New York or a couple other states or more, or I think most of the states in the United States, it's 18 plus to go do shit by yourself. Unless you get what's the fucking word where you can just like sign a piece of paper with your mother's and father's name on it, where you can do shit by yourself. I forgot what it's called. But besides the point, if you're below the age of 18, your mother and father has every right to tell you what to do. 18 plus, you can do what you want. You can go do drugs. You can go hang out with the wrong crowd. You can go to clubs and get in trouble. You can go to jail. I mean, you go to jail at like 17, depending on what the charges, obviously, or go to juvie if you're a little bit younger. But besides the point, you can do what the fuck you want at 18 and above. Doesn't matter, bro. Your mom and dad have nothing to say. They can tell you what to do, but you don't have to listen by any means. Now, I do recommend listen to your motherfucking parents on some good advice, but if you think it's bad advice, whatever. 18 plus, just bottom line. 18 plus, you don't have to listen to your parents one fucking bit. You don't have to listen to anybody.
Being an adult, it's part of being a parent. It's the same thing being a man for a woman. If you're a man
And I think XQC is gonna bring that up. I think XQC I think would bring this up too.
with a woman, you're likely older, a lot older, so you're wiser by default. You're probably, if you're a successful man, more successful than her. You've seen a lot of things. You've probably seen more violence than she has, etc., etc., etc. You're very, very qualified to come along and say.
Why do you intend that you're probably more successful than she is?
Because you're likely older. I mean, I don't know. There's not many 18-year-old girls who are going to be more successful than a 35-year-old man, maybe. But
Wait,
even
18.
why are you dating somebody a little younger?
okay, 25-year-old doesn't matter. Men date younger women on average because young women like older men on average,
That's
and they
true.
like that because
That
they
is
respect
true.
older men. Because
That is true, but that's also fucking weird. 35-year-old to an 18-year-old. That 18-year-old to you is literally a child, bro. That's bad. That's bad. I mean, it's true. He's not wrong. Young woman, 18-year-olds love older women. Don't get me wrong, but he's not wrong. It's so bad. That felt gross coming out of my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I want to throw up.
they respect the authority.
He's
I-
true.
I don't-
That's true though.
I don't think any of the things I'm saying here are largely contested. I think everyone agrees that women like.
I mean, not only are they largely contested, they are mostly contested. I think most people disagree with you on this. I mean, most rational beings, except for the people that are completely delusional or off the tracks, unhinged. The problem that you think is that you're saying that men, it's impossible.
I mean, I'm glad Aiden took off the chat for this up here, but I bet his chat would be saying facts to Andrew Tate because I do agree with him as well on this part. Yeah, that's
For them
true,
to be
bro.
pushed into the right directions or held like a children from women. The girls can't come in and say, stop doing this, Tate, stop doing that. They can't do that to you or any other guys because they're women. Which, what the fuck is that? That's just so illogical.
Some men need women to guide them. That's fine. I'm not one of those men.
Also, now some. Earlier it was all, now it's some. We're going down the list now. We're trying to... What's up?
It was I gave a scenario in which many men are mothered by their girlfriends, and I said in said scenario the woman has authority and responsibility and she can prevent him from going to the club. And then I also said in every single relationship somebody has responsibility and authority, nothing is 50-50. And then I also said for the same reason I would not allow someone to break into my car no matter how good the locks are, I will not put my woman in a scenario where people are going to try and take her from me because I find it disrespectful and she shouldn't want to be there. That's what I said. That's all the things I said. Now, if you have a relationship in which you want your girl to go out to the club as much as she wants, that's your prerogative. I'm not coming here telling you not to do it. I will tell you it's going to end badly for you. You may disagree with me, but it will. If you keep letting your girl to go to the club, it's going to end badly. Not just because she's going to get stolen, but because she's not going to respect you as a man. She's going to say, this man lets me go out and get drunk with other men every fucking night. What kind of dude do I have?
That is your definition of what the respect that she owes you is, not the definition of what that relationships overall. That's how that transaction goes. Like, I think this is. I mean, you're being obtuse. The problem with this is that you're being obtuse about it, right? Relationship, you have to be. Why are you in a relationship in the first place? Why are you with a girl, right? Because you want to. Because you want to be fulfilled. You want to have a relationship, and you want to feel like you're in something, right? You're committed. Why do you date? Tell us. Why do you date?
Absolutely, for the same reason everybody dates. For fulfillment.
Okay. So a lot.
The reason why I want to be in a relationship, bro, is to same thing. Be with somebody. I want to have fun. I want to experience more shit, right? I stay in my room all day. I play games. I stream for you guys. I make videos like this dumbass video that I'm reacting to right now. I love doing this, even though I get no views and no likes. I love doing this shit, right? But I want a girl to make me go outside and make me experience shit I've never experienced in my fucking life. That's what I want to do, bro. Now, skydiving, rock climbing, no. If you want to do that, instant fucking no. But like, other shit like, I don't know, fucking hiking wouldn't be bad. I already did hiking before though. Something I never did before. I don't know. Fuck it. There's a lot of shit I can't think of right now. Go fucking ride a unicorn. I don't fucking know. That shit would be fucking interesting. That's a different experience, right? I would love to do that shit, bro. And that's why I want to be in a relationship, is just to experience other shit with somebody, with somebody I love. So that's why I want to be in a relationship. And I think that's everybody. I hope.
A lot of points, like a polygon. A lot of things make you fulfilled. Like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. It makes it a nice polygon, right?
Correct.
Right. So, in my opinion, this is what the foundation of what a relationship is. For me to be fully fulfilled, I want the person I'm with, my partner, when a prerequisite is that they're fulfilled in all these ways. It needs to match. For me to match, it's almost like if she's fulfilled, I'm fulfilled, and we are together like that, right?
Yeah.
And what you're saying is that what fulfills a person they have to sacrifice and lose out on some of these points for you to feel fulfilled.
That's what I'm saying. XQC makes a good point. So he's basically saying that Andrew Tate wants to be fulfilled, but he can't have his girl fulfilled. He wants to be happy, but she's not being happy because he's making her do shit she doesn't want to do. Is basically what he's saying. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I think he's saying. Which is a good point XQC's making. That's in a relationship has to be 50-50. Now Andrew Tate says not everything be 50-50, and I kind of agree, but also it can if you try hard enough. I feel like I just feel like it can't. Now if you think about it, houses, cars, if you own a car together or own a house, now that's just kind of difficult. But like doing shit that makes you happy together, like just both being happy at the same time, it can happen. It's just difficult, bro. I mean, there's some things that you can do, you can be 50-50 on or not, you know? It just depends.
How does it make any sense whatsoever? That is completely and utterly illogical because they have to make compromises and sacrifices that overall will lack fulfillment and will make you feel less fulfilled. And you will end up with a raw loss overall in this exchange.
I'm gonna let y'all finish this conversation, but I just want to say I got to dip. Got a flight to catch. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Appreciate you, Eds.
Later, brother.
Los. Pete.
See you, man. Take care, man.
Appreciate you.
You understand it?
Your argument. I understand your argument. Your argument is that if the woman has to make compromises to be with me, she's not completely fulfilled, which will stop me being completely fulfilled.
Yeah. I like that you're listening a lot. I like that. Thank you.
You make compromises to be with her. You don't fuck other women. You do that.
That is not a... Okay. When you talk about the framework of a good, stable, committed relationship, okay, fucking other girls is not a compromise. It's pre-intended.
Going to the club with a bunch of dudes is pre-intended. It's all about the parameters you set. If you're going to sit here and say that I don't want her to have to change a single thing about her life because of
the difference,
then you shouldn't have to change anything about your life.
Agreed, Andrew. That would be the perspective. As if I felt like I'm losing something by her going to the club. As if I don't. Why? Because she doesn't get anything out of going to the club in those ways. That takes away from my relationships. Because I'm number one. You can't replace me. They see me as the perfect fit. They love me. Right? I don't lose anything by them going to see number 2s and 3s and 50s and 100s. They have the best at home. I don't lose shit. You intend that when your girls go to the club, you're scared that they're gonna lose something. The other people around at the club are better than you. Because you, Andrew, you're not number 1 in their heart. You're number 3. And they might get number 2 over there, or number 1, and you're scared of that. Why are you scared of that?
I mean, here's a point, bro. Now he's acting a little bit ridiculous. He could have did some more professional, calm way, but he's kind of making a good point. Because in reality, Andrew, you're not number 1, bro. You're really not. It is what it is. If your girl decides to go home with another man, again, that's her choice. You can't do anything about it, my boy.
I don't get that. Makes no sense at all.
We've already discussed the fear argument. We've already discussed about the fact that no matter how good the locks are, I wouldn't put it in a high crime area. We've already discussed this. I understand you're trying to use the fact that trying to paint me as insecure and fearful.
No.
It's incorrect.
Like I said, you're not going to answer me. I want you to dissect my argument. Sorry to cut you off. You're good at letting me cut you off. Okay? I want you to dissect what I said, right? At the beginning or in the middle. And I want you to just counter-argue it. What I'm saying is that I don't make a sacrifice in that relationship by, I want to fuck other girls. Bro, I want to fuck that one girl. I don't lose out on like other girls. I don't want these girls. I want that one. She's my number 1. I'm number 1. I don't lose out and make a compromise that, no, I can't fuck other girls that I like less and love less. Otherwise, I would date these girls or that girl. I'm not losing on that potential. The same way she doesn't lose on your... Does that make sense? It's logical.
Not really, but let me blow your mind. Let's change the.
Nah, it makes sense. It makes sense, bro. It does.
Let me blow your mind. If your woman was truly fulfilled by you and she truly loved you, she wouldn't give a fuck about that. She wouldn't even want to go.
Oh God,
that's the truth. I don't have to argue with my women about going to the club.
That is not true, bro.
Then she's not allowed to go to the bowling alley then.
They will come. They'll come to me and say, "Can I go to the club with all my friends?" And say, "Not without."
Yeah, that's not a bad example though. Like. XQC, Andrew Tate was right on this one though. Like, you're kind of wrong though, X. The bowling alley is definitely different than a club. The club people like to go into mingle and talk and shit, and that leads up to, you know, other shit that you may not like because that's your girl. And it's just not right, bro. At the end of the day, I mean, the bowling alley, that's different. Now, yes, of course, it's a low chance, but they can definitely talk to a guy there, or a woman, or whoever. They can talk to whoever they have their eyes on, and, you know, cheat on you, or be unloyal, or whatever. But, is it very likely? Like a club? No, it's not. A fucking restaurant? No, it's not. Definitely not likely like a club. Nothing is likely like a club than for a girl to go or a man to go to cheat on their significant other. No, fuck no, bro.
Okay, baby, and that's it. It's really not an argument. Can I go to the club with all my friends and say, not without me? She'll say, okay, baby, and that's it. It's really not an argument. It's not hard because she's fulfilled in other ways. Now, if she didn't respect me and she wasn't fulfilled in other ways, then of course she'd argue. Then that club would become important. But to her,
then can you? Okay, I understand it. Then can she go to laser tag?
Sure, she can go laser tag. I don't give a fuck. It's no problem. But it's not. It's about the scenario.
What if she sees an absolute lion Chad, way more than at the club, some big, tough, muscular guy that looks better than you, and is more into like, then what?
Good. Then fine.
Then you park your Lambo at the in the hood, and your Lambo.
I love that.
Getting taken. Then now you say good. So the club is parked there. Laser tag parking is good. How?
Incorrect. Because laser tag is not invented for people to fuck. The only reason clubs even exist.
Yes.
The only reason clubs even exist, and I'll tell you why. The basic mechanics of clubs. I know a little bit about it because I own a couple. The basic mechanics of clubs is that you fill them with girls. Girls have no money. Men come, spend ridiculous amounts of money on alcohol, which is massively overpriced, to try and attract females.
Yes.
If you get a club with no females in it, no men even go. The whole point of a night.
Like I said, bro, it's very unlikely to go to a laser tag or a bowling alley to get a girl. But it's likely. You can, bro. If you see a girl, you can make your move and go up and, you know, and meet her and take her out somewhere and let her cheat on her fucking husband for who, you know, like, I mean, you shouldn't do that, but at least get to know the girl first. If she has a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whoever, then don't engage. Just let her live her life. Don't ruin her life. Simple as that, bro.
Nightclub is to fuck. So I will not send my woman who is with me to the fucking ground. She can go to Walmart, but she ain't gonna go to a place which is specifically designed and set up for her to get intoxicated. And
I get that. Andrew Tate makes a good point, but also X does too. Ooh, this is a tough one.
Famoosed. And not because I think she will get famoosed, because she is too respectful for me, too respectful of me to go to a scenario in which she would be seen. Even, listen, bro, you may disagree with me. I'll tell you something.
Well, I'm like I said, your arguments falls on its face because, I mean, my woman, she obeys me, right? She has friends and feels fulfilled at doing social activities, and her friends all want to go to the club. It's some girl's birthday, and yes, she's single. That one is vulnerable. It's a vulnerable prey. Okay, that girl. Okay, but they're all going to the club together, right? My girl can't tag along. No, she can't. She cannot partake. She cannot partake in social activities that make her feel fulfilled socially. She can't because that club is designed for people to fuck, right? So she can't go in there or close to it, right? Dude, so many more places are designed to fuck, and more people get fucked out of them. So how does that make sense?
It's your prerogative what you want to do inside of your own relationship. I'm only explaining.
It's not a prerogative. I want you to explain that.
Sure, I will explain. Again, no problem. If firstly you just gave a very particular scenario. So now you're.
That's important because if you say all, then it has to be all the specifics.
Hey, my girl
all means.
When I say my girl doesn't go clubbing, I mean she doesn't go clubbing, right? So it means she does not go out all the weekends. She ain't partying anytime she wants. She doesn't go clubbing. Let's imagine there's a particular birthday for a girl, and this girl is a girl I know, and I think she's a pretty good influence, and she's not a bad girl, and they all want to go to the club, and I drop her off and I pick her up. Then that is a scenario in which it possibly could happen once a year.
Then why do you say all then? If you agree on a scenario, then why do you say all? See, this is something that you always do that when you're vocal about your mindset that irritates me a little bit, right? Not personally, but just overall hearing that is that when you say alls, right, and you're very, very hard about that when you're alone on camera, right, and you don't get interviewed or kind of argued. It's a monologue, not a dialogue. You say all, I'm not such a lion, all. But when you come here and we talk about it, you say, but this scenario, but that one, but this one, but that one. How does that make sense, bro?
Because there are scenarios. Obviously, there are scenarios. Exceptions don't disprove rules. When I say my woman doesn't go clubbing, I mean she does not on the weekends be out clubbing. She does not message me, I'm at the club tonight, see you tomorrow. She does not do that. You're giving me a very particular set of scenarios. Maybe once if her friend had a birthday, maybe, yeah, perhaps. What we're talking about is different things. And I'm telling you why. You're trying to disprove me using exceptions in very, very unique scenarios. I'm sitting here saying people are born with 2 eyes. And you're saying, no, some people are born with 1 eye. Yeah, that's true. But in general, when you say someone, how many eyes does someone have, you say 2. Now, if someone asks me how many eyes does someone have, and I say 2, and you're to run along and go, I know someone with 1 eye, that does not make me fucking wrong. So
he has a fucking no. He has a as much as I hate to say this, bro, I don't really like Andrew Tate. He has a good point. He has a good point, bro. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, people can be born with 1 eye, but generally, most likely you're born with 2. That's true. Hey, man, that's yeah. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to. But yeah, that's true.
You're just trying to use exceptions to disprove rules, and it doesn't work that way.
Damn, he's good.
Any woman who's with me, by and law.
I did kind of look into Andrew Tate after the first one I reacted to, and he's a speaker. He's a speaker. He speaks to people, so he's good at this shit, bro. XQC doesn't do this shit, bro. He doesn't. XQC is doing an amazing job doing this, though. I'll give that to him. Because he doesn't do this, bro. He's doing an amazing job.
In general, if you were to ask her, does she go clubbing? The answer would be no. I'm Andrew's girl. I don't go to clubs without Andrew. Now, are there very particular scenarios in which perhaps if a movie premiere and she's A-list and she has to go to a club for 15 minutes with security and I pick her up, yeah, sure. That's not the point we're fucking making. Any woman who's with me doesn't go to the club. And the most important point of all of this is she doesn't want to. I don't have to stop her.
Okay.
Go.
I'm not, this is an understatement, but understatements, literally. You could literally win bike races backwards with how fucking hard you're backpedaling. It's insane the way that you revert your main arguments and go down them and start disintegrating them. The way you do, I've never seen that before, man. I don't know how you can even justify this. You say never go clubbing, and then there's exceptions. There are exceptions that actually happen most of the time.
Trash, ask about guy best friend.
That we went out clubbing, it was for a reason. It had a reason behind it. It had something behind it, right?
Ooh, the guy best friend's gonna be a good one. It's an hour long. We won't do it right now. I have my WWE 2K22 interactively to do. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna do that at 1 o'clock. So I'll react to the 1 hour one after this one. I'll end this one then do it. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be an hour long. It's gonna be a long one. But I'm ready for that one, bro. Let's finish.
That wasn't. I'm gonna go out to see some other options and start fucking. Right? There's so many ways and reasons why people go to the club.
Think, bro. Like,
it's a social gathering. There's a lot of people.
Sure.
It's fun. It's energetic. End of story.
Sure. Well, if I had to make a binary decision, if I were to come along and say that no exceptions all are allowed, either she's allowed to go to the club whenever she wants and go to all those birthdays, or never go to the club and miss all those birthdays, and she would never go to the club and she would never go to a single fucking birthday and she would not complain. My women do not want to go to the club without me. This is being discussed as if I have to stop them. It's just, these are the parameters for being with me. You don't go to the club without me. Got it. Cool. Done. It's not a big deal.
All right, yo, X.
Hey, bro. Hey, that was a good video. Very good debate, bro. They're doing. I guess Aiden set this up. I guess for XQC or everybody that's here. I guess, and it just turned into XQC versus Andrew Tate, which is golden entertainment, golden content. It's amazing, Aiden. This is a jackpot for Aiden, bro. A good shit. Hope y'all are enjoying these, bro. Hopefully there's more to come out because I love reacting to these. I'm gonna actually end this right now. And go react to the 1 hour one. So be tuned for that one. All these Andrew Tate versus XQC are gonna come out on the same day. So get ready for that. They're gonna be dropping like flies. But I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you like this, please let me know, bro. If you like my content, like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. The original link will be down below. This is from iPlug. Actually, I haven't. Which one? This debate ended badly, but there's a guy best friend one we should definitely watch. So we're gonna watch that one, then this one. But I guess it ended. But they should do more of these stuff for sure. But hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new. This has been another video. I love you all. Adios amigos. See you guys.